Hello YouTube, this is Dark Vigilante doing another Resident Evil 2 playthrough. No damage, hardcore, no infinite items. We are going to use the submachine gun. If you guys want to see how to run this without the submachine gun, I can obviously do that as well. For now, that's what we're going to do. This is going to be Claire's first run. I like the second run better, but most people don't play the second run as much as they play the first one, so... I did this already, but it doesn't have any commentary, so this will be the commentary version, basically. And I'm going to try to get my pathing a little bit more efficient than I did on the other one that I did.
Wait here. I'll check it out.
It's still, like, plenty efficient. You're still going to get an S+ rating. You're still going to be able to do this yourself very reliably, so... Wait till the zombie goes to the back there. Run past him. Don't even bother shooting him. You're just wasting your ammo.
It's like a nightmare.
If you do need to shoot a zombie, and you're not going to come through there again, or just any enemy really. Any enemy that you have to deal with, that you don't need to go through that area again, I wouldn't recommend killing them. Just stun them if you can, and get the F out of there. Yeah, that's how you waste a lot of ammo. A lot of times when people play survival horror, they don't think about stuff like that, and that's when it gets you into a spot where you don't have enough ammo to beat the game anymore. And now you're frustrated because you think the game screwed you, but really, what you did is you tried to kill every single enemy, and you don't need to. It is possible to kill every single enemy. You can actually do it. I would not recommend it unless you know what you're doing. And it's not efficient. It takes a lot longer, obviously, to kill every single enemy than it would if you just bypass them. And if you're trying to get an S+ rank, you're better off to just get out of there.
Focus.
We're not going to kill any zombie in this entire area over here, because there's no point. We won't be coming back through here. Well, we will be coming back through here one time, but again, we're just going to zoom through it in a specific manner so that we don't get hit. So we don't really care whether or not the stuff in this area lives or dies. It's not important to us.
Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door! Open it!
Poor Lewis there. Gets ripped in half. Lewis! If you know that reference, you're awesome, and you probably really love Resident Evil 4. Alright, we're going to run past these two as well. Hug this right side of this locker. You will not get grabbed. It is pretty nerve-wracking, but you will make it. Just hug that right side locker and make a wide right turn.
Nobody knows what caused this?
And then back to your left. Once you don't see them, like, right on top of you, that's when you're going to make your left and get the F out of there. We're going to cut the tape. Yeah, we're going to put the knife away. We do not want to use our knife as a defensive item because we want to use it on G1. So... put that away. That also means right now we do not have a defensive item, so we need to be very careful about that. We need to not get... put ourselves in a position that we would get hit. This is another room, or another area we're only going to come through twice, so we're not going to kill anything in here either. That's to save ammo. You just don't need to do it. There's no point. And Bangy Boy here is definitely a zombie we need to destroy because we have to come through here multiple times. Got the decap, so that's pretty sweet. It's obviously advantageous to us. Didn't have to waste too many bullets on him. Safe code is 9157. And then Leon's desk, the code for the speed loader is going to be NED MRG. Definitely worth grabbing the speed loader in my opinion. The zombie on the floor is going to aggro. We're just going to run past him. We're going to open this locker, grab the ammo, and then we're just going to blow this guy's leg off and trap him in this room. Zombies that are missing a leg cannot open doors.
Jesus.
So once he is missing his leg, he will not be able to get out of this room ever again. Wow.
Shit.
That is a lot of bullets. Generally, it doesn't take that many, but I guess I just got unlucky. But either way, he's been legged, so he can no longer get out of there. You don't need to get this gunpowder here. I generally do. It's another 10, like 7 to 10 rounds. There's a little RNG that's at play there. Then come up the stairs. We're going to grab this ammo off of Misty. Turn to our right. And we got a zombie at the stairs here. Again, we're coming through this area multiple times. So we need these guys to be... We need them to be dead. Just to make sure. The code for this locker here is DCM. We're also going to grab the spade key. We're going to be getting, we're going to be using that and getting rid of it as fast as
What
possible.
was that?
Again, you don't need that gunpowder, but if you want to snag it, you can. Once that zombie falls down, you're good to leave. The reason we shoot that zombie is he will fall down and aggro after we use
Claire,
the
It's
explosives.
Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why? What's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
Okay, so now we're going to come down here and deal with 3 zombies in this room. Nice, got a cute little decap there. Come in this room to solve the unicorn puzzle. The statue here. It's going to be fish, scorpion, water. And then there is another gunpowder here that you can mix with the one we found in that 3rd floor room with the zombie that was hanging to get more handgun ammo. Again, not necessary, but handy. Got another decap. Use your spade key on this door. Then we're going to move this over 1. We're also going to remove the gas eater here. Nice flip. That should kill him. We're going to go to the furthest one. We're going to push that over. We can push both of these over. In fact, when we lower this one, we can actually push all three of those at the same time. So, Claire is a beast. She is very strong. But we need to get the handle for the jack first before we can do that. That will be later. We're also going to solve the lion statue now. The solution to that puzzle is lion, leaf, bird. And because we're here, we're going to go ahead and use our medallions. You could use them later if you want. The only issue is you're going to have Mr. X chasing you.
We're not out of here yet.
Come over here to this door and unlock it with the spade key. We are indeed going to go in that room again. We're going to go back to the stash. And we're going to get rid of almost everything. Oops. We're going to carry one box of ammo, our pistol, and the spade key. And that's it. Because we have a lot of items we need to pick up soon. We need room to pick them up. A few key items, and of course some more ammo, flash grenades, etc. Spade key is now able to be discarded because it's the last door that it will be used on. Come in here and grab the weapons locker keycard.
Hey, Marvin. This is bad. I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there? Marvin? I think you're kidding me.
So you're going to use your bolt cutters here. We're going to go through the door immediately to our right, up here. Use it here as well. Do not lollygag in here. You need to do this very quickly. Come through the door, go to your left, pick up the flash grenade, pick up the ammunition off of the body, come to the end of the table, grab the fuse, quick turnaround, grab the valve, and grab the gunpowder, and then we're going to go out the door. You need to do this fast, because that zombie is right there. He's literally right on us. Put the fuse into the breaker, and you're good to go. Just wait for it to come up. You have plenty of time. And then you can leave. This will be the last time we come into this hallway. After this, there will be lickers in this hallway as well, so we do not want to come back in here. And Claire has no reason to be coming back in here either. Just stun this zombie and go past him. Same thing with this guy here. Actually blew off his leg, so that works too. That's it. So you only have to use a few rounds there to get past him. And then use your bolt cutters on the chains again. Grab the C4 and detonator. Another flash grenade for good measure. Claire technically only needs that one flash grenade. You know, it's handy to have more. We need him to move, which is why I'm shooting him. He is too close to that side. I'm worried he might lunge out and grab me. Ideally, he would have been closer to this door. He kind of got too close to me earlier. Okay, that should be good. Come back over here. We're out of here. Misty is going to aggro, and she is going to throw herself off the ledge if you stand right here. We're going to eliminate her before we go on. Very unlikely she's actually dead.
What the hell?
Now, she should be dead, but I don't want to take any risks there. We do have to walk right by her at a different point when we come back for RPD3. So we don't want her to snag us. Use your valve cover. The combination is CAP, C-A-P. There's some flame rounds in there. Definitely gonna want to grab those. Some more gunpowder in here. We are going to mix exclusively acid rounds with glue. We're not going to make any submachine gun bullets. When you're in this room, run directly into the stars room like I just did. Do not pause or hesitate. That liquor can definitely get you. But if you do what I did, it's reliable and it's safe. Okay. Now we need to use the explosives above the library. Walk out here, do not run. Ran the first time because we were able to and get away with it. Running through here now would be a very bad idea. Okay, and then we need to come up here and solve the maiden statue. The solution to that is maiden, bow, and snake. I always get it mixed up. I always think it's snake then bow, but it's not. Run back out the door as the explosives are going to charge and explode. The reason you do that, if you don't do that, the bookcase will fall over and block your way out. And if that happens, you are now stuck in a room with a very angry liquor. Not something you want. Run towards him, then run to the left. If you do that, you will get a pretty decent dodge, and you'll be able to leave without getting hit. Now, he did lick there, which is what you don't want, but he licked a little bit too late, so I was able to get out of there. If he jumps on you, just use one of your flash grenades to get out of it, and then run the F out of that room. But if he licks you, it is going to deal damage, and it is going to destroy your run. Hang on, my controller just died. Plugged back in here. There we go. And back. Yes, there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the sewers. Or, I guess it is technically, but we're not quite there yet. We don't need any of this. All we need is our 2 combat knives. Please keep in mind that this particular strategy can only be done if you are running the game at 120 frames or higher. If you are running the game lower than that, this strategy that I'm about to use on G1 will not work. And you probably will get hit trying to accomplish it. If you are running at below 120 frames, the first part about what I'm going to tell you will work.
Hello? Hello?
The second part will not work because you don't swing enough fast enough to kill him. So I would recommend just shooting him with your handgun in his eye repeatedly. And obviously you're not going to want to let him get too close because he swings a pipe around. So this is how you do it. Just aim kind of down and to the left.
This thing's gotta go down.
Swing until your knife durability goes to red. You're gonna stop, let him grab you. Use that same knife as a defensive weapon. And then finish him off with your other knife. Easy. It's by far the easiest method to take out G1. There's a grenade that you need to pick up. The rest of the stuff in here is not really necessary. The handgun ammo is nice, but you don't actually need it. You probably have enough. But if you're worried about dealing with the dogs that are coming up and you're worried you're going to miss, it is better to grab it. There's 43 bullets in this room, so that's not nothing. That's significant, so.
This way!
You can grab the gunpowder in there if you want to. It's not necessary, but there's another larger gunpowder you're going to pick up anyway, so you may as well.
It won't move! You got it! So, what's your mom like? She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine. Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company? My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad? He, worked with my mom, but he's gone. Wow. Both of my parents are gone, and it's just me and my brother. Over there!
So we're going to be dealing with a large number of liquors. We don't need any ammo. We don't need any weapons, technically.
Okay. Key card first.
I do keep the handgun
That
on me.
asshole gets what's coming
You
to him.
honestly don't need it, but I do keep it on me. Take this. This is going to give us the JMB, also known as the John Moses Browning, because somebody knows their weapons. And I appreciate that. They call it the JMB. In real life, that weapon is called the Browning High Powered. It's a great weapon, and I always thought it was cool they put it in the game. I don't own one because they're pretty expensive, unfortunately, but I would love to at some point. Again, we're not going to kill any of these liquors. We're going to walk through here. You know, nothing special. Stay away from them. Walk all the way on the outside edge. All the way to the outside edge. And we're going to walk to the inside now to stay away from that one. And once you get through the door, you can run. Even if they aggro, it doesn't really matter, because they can't leave that room. So go to the last spot in the morgue here on the right side. You grab a flash grenade from there. Needed, but it's nice to have a defensive weapon. These two guys in this room are going to aggro, so you're going to want to grab this and leave as fast as possible. So grab it, quick turn, and run the F out of the room. And then come in here. Turn around, wait for the door to close. We're going to aggro them on purpose. Just make sure that you're clear of the door before they hit you. The reason we're going to do this is because we need them to reposition so we can walk by them safely. Fortunately, he's not in the right position, so we're going to have to do it again. Usually this will take about 2 to 4 tries to get this to happen the way you want it to. There we go. In this case, 2 tries was the key. Stay to the far left. Just walk right by these two. Do not shoot them, do not aim, do not panic, and do not run. I know that's asking a lot, but if you don't do those things, they're going to aggro, and they're definitely gonna hit you. Hug the right wall for this one. You'll get right by him without him hitting you. And you're basically done. We're just gonna go out this door and we're never coming back. It's really not that tough. It is reliable. Just be careful. Try not to panic. And here is the aforementioned JMB. We are going to go into... Get down for a second. Oh.
Must be where that guy came from.
And here's your diamond key door. We're going to grab the stock attachment for the grenade launcher. And we're going to grab another gunpowder. In here, we're going to grab some submachine gun rounds, and we're going to put away a bunch of stuff. So grab those. You can virtually put away everything. The only thing I'm going to keep is my handgun, and the only reason I'm going to keep that, and the stock. The only reason I'm going to keep that is simply because there's a stun I can do on a certain zombie to get past her without getting it. So that is the only reason. In order to leave this room, we need the heart key. So we're going to come over here. Grab that. Examine. Basically, you just flip the picture around and the heart key is there. If you've played this game before, you'll know all that, probably. We're not going to go into the basement, and we're not going to pick up any goodies in this room up here. Except for grenade launchers. That's it. We're going to wait to do that until we come back into the RPD later. This would be considered RPD 2, because we've left RPD once already, and then we've come back. So this would be RPD 2. I like to kill these two guys because this room is very easy to get bit in. I would not recommend letting those two guys live. We do need the cog, and it does take up 2 slots, unfortunately. There is some handgun ammo out here. Again, you probably don't need it, but I usually do grab it. Come down here as quickly as you can and push this over. Turn it over, I guess. Go back the way you came, and you're just gonna pause her. Just gonna cause her to stutter like that with your handgun. You could also use a defensive item on her, like a flash grenade recommended. You can do it with a knife, but it's a little bit trickier not to get bit. And then just run past them. You're never going to have to go back down there with them ever again. So there's no reason to kill them.
Jesus, stay back!
Let's see if Mr. X wants to face us or not. Does indeed. Sometimes he'll go the other way, so it really doesn't matter which way he goes, just listen for it, and then you'll kind of know where he's at. You can bait out a swing there if you feel like you're good at it, what that will do is it will allow you to make him take a little bit longer to be chasing you, which can be advantageous, obviously. Once we come back out here, if we run down past Marvin, he's going to aggro, so I would recommend not doing that. Go the far way around him instead. And the reason for that is you just want to keep him from aggroing because Mr. X is chasing you. And also, you know, you don't need to waste the bullets on him, to be honest with you. I did put a couple things away there because I need the extra room for the things I'm going to grab. Kill this zombie with one of your flame rounds. And there's going to be a liquor in here. You're also going to want to kill him. Be really mindful of Mr. X. He can be in here pretty quick. So just be very careful that you're watching for it. That liquor is now dead. This room is now safe. Use our heart key to get into this door. Grab the jack handle. Come around to the other side, grab a grenade. Bring it to the back of the room so that Mr. X will follow you. And then we're going to leave to go back up to the library to lower the jack so that we can move the shelf. As you can see, we've actually managed to put a little distance between us and Mr. X, which is nice. Move all 3 shelves over so that you can cross across the top. Then we have 2 more grenades to take care of the last 2 zombies that we need to eliminate in this area. There's one. And there's 2. And remember, just be careful of Mr. X. He can be pretty close to you, so just be aware of that. It's unlikely that he would be. I do this pretty often, and he's never really that close. If you want to and you have the room to do it, make sure that you still have 1 open slot after you do this, otherwise you're going to get yourself in a little trouble. But you can grab that larger gunpowder there. We're going to exclusively mix acid rounds with Claire, no submachine gun rounds. I don't know if I mentioned that or not yet. Use the large cog here after you take the smaller one.
That worked.
Okay. And then now all we have left to do is to solve the cube conductor puzzle. It's really not that difficult. We don't have any more enemies to shoot, so we're good there. Mr. X isn't even in this room right now, I don't think. He left. He got bored of us. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but he can't actually come into that bell room that we were just in. You're safe in there, so if you're getting chased in this area, that's a good room to go into because he cannot go in there. I'm hoping he'll come through this door here. I don't really want him to teleport around and make me backtrack. He can't come through this door because I haven't opened it yet. So it's still locked. He can't bust through that lock. I'm not going to wait too terribly long, but like I said, I don't want to get surprised on the stairs, so... Sounds like he's over here somewhere. Because I hear him hitting zombies and stuff. I'm not exactly sure where he is right now. Well, we waited long enough. I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit. That could be a mistake, we'll see. He's close. No big deal. That wasn't too bad. Like I said, it's just a precaution. It's not that big a deal. We are going to deal with the dogs now, so we need our handgun and our ammo to go with that. First we have to do Sherry's part, but right after that we'll be doing the dogs to get to the orphanage, so just prepare for that. So you're going to turn this one down, this one to the right, this one also turn it to the right. Then you're going to hit this 3 times. And then all you got to do is hit this one once. And then we get to do Sherry's part. This one is like, feels pretty random to me. I don't think it has like a specific pattern that the blocks are always in. Like, I don't think you can reliably count on this working. So you're going to have to kind of mess with it a bit. There we go. It used to be there was a pattern, I swear. Or maybe I just got lucky like 30 times in a row or something. But as far as I can tell, there is no pattern anymore. It like randomly generates where the blocks are and what shapes they are, so... And Sherry doesn't have any weapons, and she doesn't really need them. I suppose it would help if she did have a weapon, because she could just shoot chief irons, I suppose, but...
That must be the door out of here.
Instead, we play hide and seek with him.
Oh no, it's him.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away! Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch! That's a dead end!
Gonna hide.
There's not much to say here, just obviously hide from chief irons and get past it. You can pretty much do what I do, and it'll work just fine.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Oh God. Oh God.
You bitches gotta be here somewhere. Oh, oh. God damn it! Son of a bitch.
No more. No more. Please.
This is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now! Oh, fuck. It burns!
Okay.
Where the fuck is my key? Nice. D-U.
Pretty easy once you know the path. You don't really have to
Hurry. Hurry.
change anything or do anything different. There's no like variables. He always runs the same way, always takes the same path. Super easy.
I'm coming, Sherry! Get over here, you little bitch!
Chief Irons gets impregnated.
Good to see you again, Claire.
Just wait, asshole.
Like I said, we're just going to deal with the dogs. We do have to get past Mr. X one last time, and then, well, technically there's two more times. But one last time that's actually possible for him to hit. Second time, I mean, you literally just run away from him. There's no chance of him hitting you. And if you do the same thing here, it's the same thing. You just keep running away from him, and he can't hit you.
You again?
So as we're waiting for the gate to go up, we're going to play Ring Around the Rosie. And like I said, as long as you just keep running, and he doesn't somehow like take a shortcut, there's zero chance he's going to hit you. We're going to trigger the zombies to break open the gate here. Or zombie, there's one behind him, but he doesn't break the gate. This one does. We're going to make sure that they both start to come this way. We can safely egress from this area. Once you make it through the gate, you're safe.
Looks like the only way forward.
And this Misty here, we're not even going to kill her. We're just going to try to see if we can stun her.
You ass.
Only because we don't need to kill her. There's no point. Never coming through here again anyway, so... This dog you are going to need to dispatch. And everyone that you see after. They're very quick, they're very hard to hit. I recommend that you not screw up like I just did twice. If they lunge out and jump at you, even if they don't bite you, it does still do damage, and that will be the end of your no damage run. Good. Gonna need you to get good. After you get rid of those three, we're going to turn around and grab the submachine gun ammunition. There's going to be one zombie on the bus, so keep that in mind. Don't just run in there. I was pretty lucky, especially since I missed twice.
Buck. It's gotta be the orphanage. Hang on, Sherry.
We're gonna go to the top of the stairs where Sherry and Chief Irons were playing hide and go seek because there's some submachine gun rounds in there.
Hello? I have the pendant! Sherry? Sherry, are you here?
And back down to see Chief Irons give birth.
Sherry? Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there! Go, go, go! Claire! It's behind you! Don't stop!
Pretty much just run. I mean, there's nothing to say here, you just run.
Keep going! Sherry, come on!
Workin takes care of Mr. X for us.
Sherry's her daughter?
There is some Magnum rounds there, and let me think about this for a moment. It's probably a good idea to pick them up. Well, the Magnum, of course, but what else? I think we need a flash grenade. Yeah, we do. We need a flash grenade for the 3 zombies in the top room above the cable car.
Sherry?
Other than that, though, there's
Can you hear me?
nothing that we need to shoot or kill on the way there. Pretty much just gonna go there, and then we're gonna get the club room.
Literally.
You shouldn't need anything for this part. Just a flash grenade. And I highly recommend using the flash grenade. You should have plenty still, unless you've been using them for some reason. I would definitely recommend using one here because there's 3 zombies in one room. They're pretty difficult to deal with if you don't have the flash grenade. It's possible. You can cheese them through the door. I wouldn't recommend it. There's a one flame round there that you should pick up. And use your flash. This locker over here is S, Z, or Z. Get some more submachine gun ammo there.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
In here, I'm going to rearrange these real quick since we're already here. The answer to the puzzle here is knight, rook, bishop on this wall. So we're going to grab the bishop there. And then on the other wall is king, queen, pawn. Get rid of some of this stuff. Just gonna put that away. We do get the Magnum attachment now for the SLRS, SLS, SLRS, the Revolt. It's gonna be in the safe to my right, but first we're gonna grab the T-handle. And technically the easiest way to deal with these zombies down here is to just use your Magnum rounds on them, because we don't really use Magnum in this playthrough. So it is safe to use them on the zombies down here. If you don't want to do that and you want to save them for later on, you can. So basically you would press right bumper in my case to change out from high power Magnum to regular pistol. 9mm basically.
Shit!
Ooh, that was pretty lucky.
Shit.
I'm gonna get rid of some of these 9mm though, because we genuinely don't need them. So. And again, this is not a speed run, so.
Jesus.
2 decaps, pretty nice. Much luck with this guy. A little worried he might get up, so I'll put a few more rounds in him. He has bit me before, so it does happen. Okay, now we're gonna grab the sewer key. Again, you don't really need that either. There's a lot of things you don't really need that I end up picking up because it just makes my run a little easier, a little safer for me. A lot of times I don't end up using it. So. To be as efficient as possible, you probably wouldn't even grab some of the stuff that I grab. Okay, so here you want to stay to the far left side, because there's going to be a slidey G mutant that comes out of here. So far left side, stay up against the wall. If you don't do that, he will stun you there, and potentially you will get grabbed. So if you're scared of that happening, bring a knife with you. There is a large number of zombies in this room, so I am actually going to use the Magnum to deal with them. Got like 3 or 4 more in here, so... Now, you could switch over like I'm about to do for this last one, because it's literally just one now. Nice. 100% worth it. That turned out to be pretty beneficial, so... There's a nice big gunpowder in here. Very useful. And the rook plug, because we're never going back there again. Now I can discard the sewer key. Some more ammo in here. Probably won't need it. We have so much handgun ammo. And that is due in part to the fact that we did not deal with G1 with handgun ammo. So if you had done that with handgun ammo, you would still be needing to deal with those zombies potentially and the dogs with your handgun ammo. So you would not have nearly as much as I do if you're playing on console, for example. If any. Okay. And now we're going to use the T-handle one more time. And I'm just going to blast poor Marvin here. Because we are going to go that direction. So. We don't need any of this. All we need is the book and the heart key. I'm going to mix some of these up real quick. And I'll probably just go ahead and reload the Magnum ammo too, why not?
I'm sorry.
Actually, you know what? And the film. We do need the film, of course. Player gets to take a sort of shortcut here, which is nice. Actually, don't even know if it's a shortcut. I don't know if it's faster or not. She can climb up the ladder that Leon breaks when he comes down it. So. I think it is actually faster. You also don't have to deal with any lickers. And with Leon's playthrough, if you come back into RPD, definitely do. This would be RPD 3. And final, of course. Oops. We do still need to go to the basement to get the... Well, it's not even the basement, it's the first floor. To get the jewelry box and to get the badge out of the jewelry box so that we can get the submachine gun. So that is what we're doing now. There's also some goodies in here that we can pick up. There's some handgun ammo if you need it. I'm probably not going to pick that up. But I will pick up the flash grenade. And the board for the window as well. There is a licker in this room. You do want to be very careful and get out of this room after you pick up the jewelry box, or even if you just cross to this side. As soon as you cross back, this happens. Just make sure you get out of there as quickly as possible. And then we're going to go back to the stars room now. There's a couple ways you could do it. I'm going to take this path. this is the safer path. I don't know if it would be the faster path or not. We need this to be in its USB form in order to be used on the computer in the STARS office. Leon would have to deal with the liquor that is outside the STARS office and the ones either on the first floor or the third floor in order to get back into the STARS office. So he'd have a double dose. Actually, no, he wouldn't, because you could take the same... You could actually just go right through here instead. So. Either way. You still kind of have to, because there's a liquor in this room here. For Claire's, the liquor that was in here, you already killed. So you don't care. That's why Claire's run is so much easier, is you don't have to do as much sneaking around, basically. So use your film in the dark room, and then head up to the second floor, to the STARS room. And remember that inside of this area, right inside the door, is another liquor. You need to walk. And if you were unable to get all the goodies in this room from before, this is going to be the last chance to get them, so you're going to want to do that. Extended magazine for the Mac 10 or Mac 11, whatever it is they're calling it. Again, walk. Forget, he will scream. Just go back inside the room, wait for him to de-aggro, and then go out. Wouldn't recommend that, it's very dangerous if you do. Better to just remember that that liquor is in there. I suppose you could blast him with one of your flame rounds. I mean, you have plenty, so... We need 2 more flame rounds for G1. That's about it. You don't really have a use for the flame rounds after that, so... Trying to think how many magnum rounds we need. We don't need any more magnum rounds. Because we are going to use maybe 3 of those. 1 zombie and 2 into one of the genies in the sewer. And that's it. If you go to this little display case here, you can use the badge one last time to grab a suppressor for the Mac 11. It actually does work. If you use the suppressor on zombies, they don't actually hear where it's coming from. Like if you had 2 zombies in the same room and you shot one, the other one would not hear. Pretty cool. Not very useful at this point, because we're pretty far along. This is going to be the ending of the sewers, and of course the G2 fight after that. This is really not good. Huh. I don't know where that guy went. I was very lucky. He could have been underwater there and jumped up and grabbed me. Normally, he's standing there waiting for you, and you wait for his head to wobble, and then you jump in and run past him as fast as possible. So I was actually kind of lucky that we didn't get grabbed there. They do hide under the water. They will come up and get you and grab you. Smart play there probably would have been to have a defensive item. We're going to use 2 magnum shots here to reveal his shoulder, where his eye is. Got a little bit closer than I would have liked, but we did take care of him. Some submachine gun rounds in the back there. That's the final G mutant in this room that we need to really worry about. There is another one, but we can easily dodge the last one where we don't have to worry about it. Decap the Zombarino there. It's hanging. He will fall down and try to attack you if you don't. And then you're just going to alternate the plugs. Basically so you can get out of here. You also want to grab the spark shot. The spark shot is very powerful against the Groots. So you absolutely are going to want to have it. The Groots are an instant kill on you if you don't have a defensive weapon. You kind of want to be... You really don't want them to grab you at all, basically. That would be the most ideal situation, pretty much. And now we have a safe egress, guaranteed dodge on the last G-Mutant. When he pops up, you're going to back up. When he swings, you go around him, and you just leave. And that is guaranteed to work every single time. Just make sure you're far enough back to where you don't get grabbed. Over here. Finish up the plugs. And then after we finish up the plugs, we are going to go and fight G2. So yeah, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. I am going to bring the submachine gun. I do like to pop them a few extra times just to make sure that I actually do it right. We do need the grenade launcher. We do need the flame rounds. We actually need 2 flame rounds. And we need 1 flash grenade. Only 1. Knight, Rook, Bishop, and King, Queen, Pawn. In case you forgot.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
The switches in here for the power is going to be 1, 2, 4. Now you're going to run toward the door, and when you get fairly close to it, you're going to run to the left. If this hits you, it doesn't count as damage, so you can keep that in mind. Then you're going to come right underneath this fan right here. By doing this, you won't get hit. And the idea of shooting in there is so he'll jump down. He did jump down, as you can see. I'll put a few rounds into his eye.
Should have known you would die.
You don't need to do that. I just like to. We're gonna run to the switch first. We're gonna throw around, turn around. After we do, we're gonna throw a flash grenade, and we are going to hit him with the grenade launcher. Okay, gotta do this fairly quickly. And I would recommend you switch to the submachine gun to get him to go down faster. Now we have to wait for the crane to get over there again, so we need to reload. We're going to use another flash grenade, but we need to wait until he's closer. Perfect. Hit him with the grenade launcher again, and then get him to go down again. Activate the switch, and G2 is done. It's really not that hard. It just requires exact positioning to get it right.
Sorry, Sherry.
So you just gotta get it just right. And again, it's not really that hard. It's just a matter of being careful when to throw your flash grenade, because if you throw it too soon, he moves too quickly, and if you throw it too late, he probably hits you. So you just gotta time it just right.
Annette said her lab's not far. Wait, that cable car.
So now we are done with the sewers, and we are going to head to the nest. This is the last area of the game.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
Once you go through the cable car here, you cannot come back. So whatever it is that you need to do, or whatever it is that you may have forgotten, you need to do it now, before you leave. And I'm pretty sure Claire said something about that.
Cable car. Okay, better check everything. There's no turning back.
There you go.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
We have to bring Sherry to the bed before we can continue on through the nest.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Okay, and then we take our wristband so that we can get through the doors. Take our flame rounds, which technically at this point we don't need. Deposit a lot of this stuff. I would recommend that you take the spark shot, the magnum, and the ammo for the magnum for these next parts, basically. You need the ammo for the Magnum? Let me think about that. You do, because there's too many zombies in the first playthrough. So run to your right, grab that grenade as quickly as you can. Run back this way, grab the spark shot ammo. You need to do that perfectly in this room, because these zombies will get up and chase you very quickly. So just take that exact line, and you'll have enough time, and you won't get bit. Just be real careful. I would also recommend grabbing the gunpowder and the knife right here, because this zombie can sometimes be tricky and grab you. As you could see, he was basically right at the door. So just keep that in mind. You don't actually need that flame ammo. That's an upgrade for the spark shot. Since I have a slot, I will take the flame ammo, but I don't really need it. Now we're gonna go back into the main hallway. If you want, you can come back in here and use the signal modulator and get another hip pouch. That's up to you if you want to do that or not. I think if I need that ammo or not. Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
By Chief Cartwright in the east area.
I'm going to carry the knife just in case. There are Groots coming up, and if you mess up and you don't have a defensive item, you immediately die. In hardcore, at least. I don't know in normal if you do. I never play normal, so not sure. To me, normal is too easy. Hardcore actually offers a bit of a challenge, and I'll be honest with you, once you know hardcore, it's really not that bad. It seems harder than it is. You know, once you understand how each area is going to work and which line you're going to take, it's so much easier. There's only a few parts of hardcore that really make me nervous. G2 is definitely one of them. I'm trying to think. There's not really too many other areas that I get too scared of. The sewer can be a little unnerving, but it's pretty reliable, so... Hug the right wall, you can get past him without him hitting you.
Dispensing.
Grab the solution container, or dispersal cartridge as they call it. This one is going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2067 for the other one. Think of it like a cell phone dialing pad. Be able to do that pretty easily. Okay. We're going to switch to the spark shot because we are going to have to deal with a Groot in a second. Combine that for some acid rounds, like I told you. And we're going to do the solution puzzle. Pretty ezy. You just do red, green, blue over and over and over until you solve it. So just keep doing it over and over and you'll get it. Just like that. And then there's no more puzzles to be done. We're all done with all the puzzles in the game. Just gotta worry about the Groots. Lickers. So fry that guy. Then you can bypass the other one. If you go fast enough, you can actually get by there without having to worry about it. I discarded the flash grenade to grab the gunpowder. We probably still have flash grenades, so I don't need it. But it was a defensive item, which is why I was carrying it. In here, we need to kill some zombies, so Once you turn the power on, these guys will get up. Obviously, that's bad, so we're not going to have that. If you want to, you can grab the flame rounds. It's up to you. Again, you don't really need them. There is going to be a licker that jumps down straight in front of me here, so you're going to want to hug the right wall. You can make that dodge. Inside the door here is a zombie. Just give him the rain treatment he so desperately needs. Same thing with this one. And there's a third one right in here. Once you've done that, you can grab the signal modulator and, of course, the gunpowder you just saw me grab. I think this is just a note. Yeah. There's some ammo in that locker there, but it's just handgun ammo, so at this point, you could kill these zombies with handgun ammo if you wanted to. Remember, once you come into this room again, you need to walk, because there is now 2 lickers in here. Oh yeah, forgot I gotta turn the power on first. Got too used to the second playthrough. Okay, so we're just gonna walk over to the back wall here where it's blinking the little red light. We need the Murph signal. So we're gonna switch to that. I guess this would be considered a puzzle. Kind of forgot about that, so if you consider that a puzzle, I kind of don't honestly consider it a puzzle. Walk right back past the lickers, however you feel like is safe. Then we're going to come into this little room over here. One second. Need that. Don't need that. Don't believe we need the Magnum anymore either. But like I said, we are going to bring the spark shot and, of course, the ammo for the spark shot and a knife. Make sure that you do that. Because we have more Groots to deal with. And in fact, I'm going to carry an extra knife. Just so I'm absolutely certain that I don't get grabbed and killed. I probably could have made it past him there, but I'll be honest with you, the way he was acting, I didn't really like my chances, so I'm just not even going to bother. We're going to get them to reset. Sounds like he's reset. And he's not. I may go ahead and flame shot this dude if he's a problem. Obviously, I have plenty of rounds to do that with. So if he wants to be in my way, we can deal with him. We'll see. We'll see if that actually killed him or not. It did actually kill him, so now we just got this one. We'll just eliminate these 2 guys, why not? So now they're both dead, and we have no risk to us. So if you have the extra flame rounds there, feel free to use them. like I said before, you're not going to be using them on anything else.
Welcome
So
back, Dr.
it probably
Lee.
is a good idea
You
to just
have
kill them
5 new messages.
if you have it.
Whew. Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Cooling complete.
I think they're, yeah, so I'm going to toss this, as crazy as that sounds, because I do have an extra gunpowder that I can use that with, so. And we, like I said, genuinely don't need the flame rounds anymore, and even if I did, I still have 10 on tap in the storage, so. Most of the time when I do this part, I don't kill the lickers, but since he kept being a problem, it was like, why not, basically. Huh. Interesting. So the Groots kind of gave us a way out of here that was nice and easy. It's cool. Generally, you have to zap one there, or flame them. But in this case, we did not, so.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have received a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have
That is the way you permanently kill them, is by flaming them. So if you ever do want to permanently kill them, that's how you would do it. Not sure where this other one is. There he comes. Go ahead and zap him too. Basically, as soon as you grab this chip, if they weren't up, they're gonna be up. So keep that in mind. Unless you already zapped them, then they won't. There's one more down there, but we're just gonna bypass him. There's no reason to deal with him. When you come in here, be really careful. Go to your left. There is a Groot right there in the corner. And we got one here as well. And then one behind him over there in the corner. That's it for the Groots for now. We will have to deal with 2 more later. That's so much easier than Leon's. Leon does have a flamethrower, but the way I play, I can't really use it on them. So I end up having to shotgun them and stun them and get around them, and it's not always the most fun to do. It is pretty reliable, but more nerve-wracking.
Find that antiviral agents.
Come in here. Grab the grenade. We're also going to do the power here because we can't get through the door if we don't. OSS is the signal we need. And now put this away. This away. Actually, just keep this because we're going to need it for G3. And we probably should bring a knife because G3 does have the potential to jump on you. And if you don't have a defensive weapon, he will hit you. I don't know, he may even kill you in hardcore if he jumps on you, I don't remember.
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Okay. So now we are going to pull out every single acid round we have. This way. One combat knife, like I said. Make sure we didn't miss any of the acid rounds. And we're going to loop G3 over and over and over again with these acid rounds, essentially is what we're going to do. So, until he's dead. I am going to bring the submachine gun just in case I mess it up. Shouldn't be a problem. We have 39. That's usually more than you need to win. So...
All
right, here we go.
Until target is neutralized.
I'm gonna run to the other side because I don't like him getting too close to me. And we're just gonna do this over and over and over again. Super easy. When he does that, he can't be stunned, so you gotta kind of get away from him, would be my recommendation. Otherwise, you can mess up your stun lock. It's better to just not even bother to hit him there and just stay away from him. Oops, see, I missed. There's the jump. Be really careful. Okay, this is when he's going to grab part of the wall and try to throw it at you. So you need to come over here where he's at. And we're going to continue to do the same thing. Bam. And that is how you deal with G3 on Claire. Both the first and second runs are literally exactly the same in that way. You do the exact same strategy for both. Honestly, I don't think there's an easier way to beat him there. I could be wrong. But his swings are so wide that I would not recommend trying to use like a closer in weapon at all. And, you know, some of the other weapons just don't really stun him enough. Whereas the acid really does. Do we have a slot? We do not. But, there we go. The grenade is for G4, so we need all the grenades for G4. We do not need the knife. Okay.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
This is where you could do the extra hip pouch if you want to. It's really not necessary. I'll just show it anyway because why not? Like I said, you don't need to do this. We are going to have to deal with the Groots again, so you absolutely do want a knife. You do want the spark shot. Actually, you know what? Let's not use the spark shot. Let's just use the grenade launcher, because why not? We got a knife, we got that. I think we got everything we need. And with the Groots, you do not want to use acid, you want to use flame. Should be obvious why, but just pointing it out. Oh, what am I doing? Didn't even grab the signal modulator right after I was talking about it. I apologize. And there we go. It's back in the cafeteria area. You're going to want to do this before you get Sherry, because once you get Sherry, you can't go back in there again. So keep that in mind. This is your last chance to go and do this. Otherwise, you will not be able to. And again, it's just a hip pouch. It's kind of whatever. I like having the extra space, personally. So do not go in that door right there. There's almost always a zombie in this room over here. It spawns in. Stay tucked to this left wall so you don't open that door. And, yep. Like I said, there's almost always a zombie in here after you do that. This one is Muff. So we're gonna do that real quick. Here's the hip pouch, and then leave before this zombie comes out. Stay tucked to the right side, or this will happen. Or not. I guess the door didn't open. Usually it opens if you get that close to it. If you do, there's likely 2 zombies waiting for that door to open, and they will try to attack you, so don't do it. We now have
Sherry,
the admin
Walk
badge.
faster. Yeah. I don't want to rush you.
Admin
We
ship.
have to go.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator.
And then we're basically just going to keep running until we get to G4. That will be the end of the game. G4 is also fairly easy to kill. We're going to throw grenades at him over and over and over again. And basically just dodge him. Stay away from him as much as possible. That's it. It's really pretty easy. Obviously you can mess it up. It's not that hard. It's an easier fight than G1, honestly, in my opinion. Or at least on par with it. You just throw grenades and walk away and just keep doing it.
Claire? Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate to the bottom level train platform.
If you're not feeling super confident, you can grab that extra knife if you want for the Groots.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct 10 minutes until detonation. To the bottom level train
Sherry, run!
You can literally just run past these guys, so that's what I would advise. If you don't hesitate, you will get by them every single time.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
God damn it, your timing sucks.
So we got a couple of Groots to deal with while she unlocks the door for us. And you don't need to hit them twice. If you do, they will actually die. It's not necessary. You have enough time to where it wouldn't matter. I just hate the Groots so much I always kill them.
Got it! Huh. Nice work.
There is a zombie in this room. He has 1 hit point. So anything you hit him with will kill him.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you.
You can hit him with
Girl,
flame round,
think we're
spark
almost outta
shot. You know, whatever you have basically will work just good. And then any of this stuff. Like I told you before. Hand grenades for days. Basically it. That's all we need.
Worth a try.
Accumulated 9, so good.
Eight minutes until detonation.
You don't need the chain gun, but if you want to grab it, feel free.
Self-destruct.
It does actually hurt him pretty badly. Do not use the chain gun if you're on the second run through. Only on the first run through. Don't waste the ammo on the second run through.
Why can't you just die?
When he does that, it means he's going to charge at you, so be very careful. Just wasted a grenade there. He's going to jump to here, and then he's going to jump at us. Perfect time to chuck a grenade at him. Okay, he's going to run, so we need to get around the corner. Give him another dose of grenade.
Until detonation.
When his eyes come back, give him another dose of grenade. Stay away from that combo hit he does. Very dangerous, obviously. Oops. Was a little bit too close. This time he's not going to jump there, he's going to jump directly at you. Careful of the run attack there. Pretty dangerous. Use another grenade. Now, once he gets to this point, he's technically dead. All you gotta do is just stay away from him. But you could still shoot him and throw grenades if you want it to go a little faster. Whatever you want. Just stay away from him and he'll die. And that is the first run through for Claire. No damage, hardcore, no saves, no infinite weapons. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good new year and things are working out the way you wanted them to. And I'll see you next time.